Hey, good morning, everyone. Happy Monday, August 19th. Hopefully, everyone had a good weekend. Welcome back. Anyways, going to go over my trade recap. Currently still in a trade, but unfortunately, unless this current trade that I'm in is going to do some justice for me, it looks like I'm heading towards a red day. But never say never. I'm just currently monitoring PCG, which for many people it rendered out very useful this morning, and for many people it didn't render them so great. I was one of those guys that did not render out so great, starting from the very beginning. Just going to zoom out here. This is not. This is certainly not what I'm proud of trading. This is what you call a Christmas tree, and I don't know what it is about this Monday, but it's just something that I overextended my stay, and I'm just dabbling through now and getting chopped up, and I think it's just because whatever, just one of those days. So you got to take the good with the bad. But anyways, let's start at the very beginning. Believe it or not, I took a pre-market trade on this short. I actually had an order to, bear with me here. Let me just see what's going on here. Well, I might have to exit this trade here. We'll see if it holds let's see if it holds the 20 EMA here. Perhaps it won't. We'll see. I'll give it a bit of breathing room. It does have the right intent. You might just see a sudden pop up there. But anyways, let's go to the pre-market conditions here, guys. I actually had an order to take advantage of this resistance right here. This leg candle up, some consolidation, and then a strong drop down. So this area signifies potentially where a lot of orders are hanging out. That being mentioned, it came down, popped up. I went short, came down, took all my profits the following minute, and as we entered into the live market conditions, I exited my position in full, simply because of the fact that you don't know what happens once that bell rings. So I exited fully. I think I gained about $90 on this trade, though. This is where it all went south for me, guys. Is I let the first couple of minutes go through. It's when in the second minute is when it broke this sort of milestone right here. I felt like perhaps this was showing some strength going down. And the reason being is the first minute here, it popped up, strongly got pushed down by the VWAC, continued to get pushed down. I actually ended up going short. I believe it was 1,000 shares here at this point, maybe 1,500 shares. And this is where ultimately it found too much support in the pre-morning trade area right here. And this thing just shot up like a bullet. Honestly, it shot up like a bullet. And I ended up being in the red about $450. So not a good way to start your morning 1 or 2 minutes into the trade. This is where now, I let it pan out. Let's cursor down now towards what was happening here. It consolidated, bouncing up and down. This is when I decided to take this short, is when it broke these 1, 2, 3 quadruple bottom bounce here on a 1 minute chart. This is where I decided to go short. And it did work for me. It came down, down, down. This is where I started taking some profits. Once it had this doji, it held the 9 EMA, didn't break the VAP, it came back down. I re-entered some additional share size right here. Came down, took some profits, closed my position. This is where now I just started to get chopped up. Although I was whittling away my initial 450 loss, believe it or not, all these ins and outs, which I don't recommend. This is certainly not my trading style either. It was rendering me back some small gains, and it reduced a potential $450 loss to where I'm sitting at now, minus 287. And I've been sort of in and out of PCG, like basically like an idiot for far too long now, and as you can see here, it's great. It's gaining some strength, and I may pull the trigger on this with the $1.60 I have of unrealized gain and take the loss for the day at minus 287. Matter of fact, I am just going to close out this position. I'm kind of sick of this this whole position here. Let's get out. Anyways, cover all. It better cover what I have left. Come on, cover my position, please. Cover it. Needs to cover now. There we go. Okay. A little bit of slippage. Anyways, guys, ending the day minus $292 overall. Not the end of the world. Certainly not how I want to begin my week. However, sometimes it happens. I had a strong week last week, and this certainly puts me back a little bit, but not severely. I learned a few lessons today. I certainly overextended my stay and certainly got whipped up with this massive leg up. Look at this, from 1041 all the way to 1155. And it just wasn't my day. And, for $280 or $292 loss, I'm not going to sweat it. You got to take the good with the bad. But till tomorrow, guys, we'll be back at it strong, and hopefully we'll have some follow through with what's happening. This would have been beautiful follow through. If it worked as intended, especially after it rejected VWAP right here. However, it is what it is. So, guys, till tomorrow, have a great day, and the best of luck, and take care. Cheers.